Hey guys, John Loxley here, back with our blind, or no, it's not blind, playthrough of Dungeon Siege 3. Oh, let me move the mouse out of the way, maybe. Alright. Just make sure I'm, oh, yep, see the mouse. Move the mouse. Just make sure I'm going the right way. Clear the Cave of Monsters, we can do that. Adjust my volume a little bit.
The odds are against us here.
Don't say that. Never tell me the odds. That's terrible, I know. Alright. Well then. So it's interesting, the last video that I did, at least up the time of this, I don't know if that's English, but whatever, we're going with it, was the, you know, YouTube is killing itself, but can it be saved, or something along those lines. And, interestingly enough, so I post my videos to both BitChute and, ooh, ouch, and YouTube, and it got quite a bit of, well, I mean, more than this, for example. You know, typically on YouTube's a lot bigger, but I get seen less, and as a result of that, though, not much in the way of stuff. Like views, comments, what have you. Oh, right, the poison spire that's... Ouch.
Show the way forward. There must be more of them ahead.
But... Ow. So I got a fair amount of comments on the BitChute thing, which I thought was interesting. And I was honestly pretty happy about that. You know, any kind of dialogue I think is good. Right, there's the stones. And I mean, it's ultimately it's a video that was critical of YouTube, but you know, ultimately semi-positive, I'd like to think. But I was just happy that there was, you know, any kind of discussion. And, I mean, ultimately, it does come from the heart, which is kind of weird. You said victory, but there's still monsters. Don't be like that. Right, so now save your game until combat is ended. Where is the combat? You know, but it was kind of interesting. Like people's comments ranged from, you know, agreeing with me to not necessarily.
Someone thinks that this cave could be nice one day.
Yes. Prince and Jackie, huh? Ouch. We'll do the little focus gaining thing. That was not super great. Right. Get ourselves a... That was, you know, that was not great either. Oh, ow, oh, jeez. Wow, that killed me. Oh, Prince and Jackie, I think, is the, is not the Dakinware. I believe it's... Or maybe it is... Ouch, jeez. Nope, it's the flying thing. Completed clear the Cave of Monsters. Which is really kind of funny, because that guy's still alive. Oh, well, alright. Oh, and he fell off the side. That's cool. Got some good stuff. No, but I thought it was kind of interesting. Some people were in agreement, some people were... No one really disagreed, necessarily. It was more that they were basically like, you know, abandon YouTube, let it burn type thing, which is... probably the correct response, to be honest. Not that I'm happy to say that, but it seems that people don't care so much about the agenda. We're gonna stick with Will. Will is huge. Agility down, armor down, stamina, momentum, and warding up. I'm gonna keep what I have. Steadfast trousers, stamina, and block, no. Determined Brogue's Inventions, stamina, will, retribution. I'll take these. Oh, what was ability DPS is up? Okay, that's good. That's good. Agility, will, cast poison, bloodletting. I'll take it. No, but unfortunately I don't have a lot of belief. Agility down, stamina, will. Man. Will and stamina. Is it worth agility? I think will alone would probably be. Yeah, that's a bit more. Cast poison, cast vampire. Agility, attack, and will. I think I have to go with the life-stealing maul, which is weird. Yeah, because it raises ability DPS and attack DPS. So, you know. But, I don't have a lot of faith in people's ability to... Those that want to push the agenda. You know, I mean, their whole thing is, well, we have to change stuff, and if we have to break a few eggs to do it, then that's what we gotta do. Unfortunately, I think it's like if I've, you know, the philosophy is probably if we have to sacrifice the company to do it, then that's what we'll have to do. And, yeah, I think that's bad. That's probably bad, but it seems to be how the majority of those people tend to think. Not that I'm saying, you know, the value of a company itself is inherently good or bad. But, which is kind of a weird statement. You know, I fully admit it's kind of a weird statement, but you know, that there's no inherent value in the company itself. It's just, it's a company. Was there were more monsters. Okay, well that's cool. Nothing wrong with a little extra experience. See, it should have cast it like on the monsters, but whatever. But anyway, you know, it's one of those things where, ooh, ouch. Ouch. Am I gonna get stun locked here? Anyway, my point, if I could ever make it, is that I don't think people pushing agendas, you know, in other words, going off of belief in an ideology, they're generally not considering any other option. You know, they're stuck in that mindset, and so them changing is not going to do anything. The problem is this ideology seems to have infected everybody, and it's not that the ideology itself. Let me maybe rephrase. The ideology typically seems to be that they want to support minorities, those that have been given a bad hand or whatever. I'm trying to be charitable here. But it's the whole do good versus feels good. You know, is it actually doing good, or is it making them feel better? Because remember, a lot of these people, like a lot of the SJWs, the women, they're like, we're victims. We're, you know, we have it just as bad as those people whose, you know, female genitals are cut off in the Middle East. We have it just as bad because I'm paid not, you know, a couple dollars less an hour than that other person, or whatever. You know, I'm strawmanning, but their argument is generally ridiculous, so it doesn't matter. But I just wish they would actually do something meaningful, not go off of the whole, well, I'm a victim, now it's my turn to oppress others thing. You know, that's it. Like, no one's complaining about the original Aliens or, you know, or Terminator, any of the original James Cameron movies that show, like, you know, badass women. No one's complaining about that. It's just the current stuff which seems to be fucking awful. So, you know, it's like you try and shove an ideology into things. It doesn't quite work. So, anyway, back to this. I just wanted to, like, I looked at the comments and stuff right before I did this, so I just kind of wanted to put that out there. So thank you to everyone that, you know, responded and said anything and contributed and all that stuff. I think that's really, really great.
What is it now?
I cleared out that cave. The beasts are all dead.
Really? I'm beginning to think it was worthwhile having to deal with you. No. Now that was a silly thought. Altitude must be getting to me. A promise is a promise, though. Take these. You need them more than I ever will.
Yeah.
What is it now?
I've been running around a lot out there. What do you do here, exactly?
I take great measures to avoid inquisitive travelers. Apparently, I'm lousy at it. Quite frankly, I'm tired of people and their failings. Out here, things are calm. For me, that's worth more than all the treasure of Glitterdelve.
I can understand that.
I don't need anything more. I should go.
Always nice when people read my mind. Watch yourself out there.
All right, well then. So first we want to check, or not check, see, it just automatically assigns it to the first one in the list, which is fine, but it's gonna screw us a lot in this case, because I think we'll finish Tumbledown Court and it'll add another quest or two. Like, once we get to the mines, it'll probably finish this one and then give us a different one, and it'll just automatically assign it up here. Which is a little bit annoying, but what can you do? Alright, so we got some new rings. Chaos Ice and Chaos Fire, which are, you know... Let's check with her. What is she using right now? Raven Ring. Agility and Doom, which is, you know, chance of critical hits and then extra damage for critical hits. Chaos Ice. interesting how with like 5 of ice is worth more than 12 of fire. So I guess I'll just go with the ice. I don't really know why, but you know, there you have it. We'll save. And follow this back out there. I guess, you know, that's something that I don't really understand is why. Like, I think just about everybody agrees. You know, Terminator, Terminator 2, Alien, Aliens. They all seem to be great movies, and I haven't talked with a whole lot of people, to be fair, but I don't think anyone would really have a huge amount of problems with those movies and the representation of females. No one's going to look at those and be like, oh, these are pro-agenda pushing girl power things. And I'm not entirely sure what the difference is. Maybe because they're written properly and they're not completely terrible. And they're not Mary Sue characters and stuff. Like that could be a big...
You are finished!
You know, it could be a big reason. Jesus Christ, that thing hits hard. You know, and the whole Mary Sue thing is... Ow, jeez. Like the Star Wars movies, why those are pretty terrible because of all that. And yet, I don't know. When they're pushing an agenda, are they just unable to... You cannot pick up this item because your inventory is full. You can transmute items into coins in the item screen or sell them to a store to clear more room. Well, I guess I don't have an option at this point. Right. You know what I... Party select. Can I just switch to Katarina? Okay. Let's see if we can equip her with some stuff. No, that sucks. Okay, what about this one? Armor versus will. Let's keep will. Block and retribution. No. Vengeful leggings? Absolutely. We can give her Raven Ring. Why not? Blunderbuss of quickness. Oh, or will. Ooh, let's see. That might be better. Alright, and then I can transmute everything else. Oh, look at all those. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's transmute, say, like, some of the white stuff. Okay, and it tells you... Stockings of Vitality. Okay, yeah, well... Basically, the cheapest stuff is probably what we want to get rid of. Because I would wager... I'm pretty sure it said transmuting it only gave... You know, like selling it as a percentage and transmuting is like a percentage below that. So... But... I don't know. I mean, I have my own theories on the whole Mary Sue thing and why when they try to push the agenda it makes it terrible. And it's actually not because of the overt agenda pushing, which is kind of weird. You would think it would be, but... Stones a bit of the rock are now glowing brightly in the presence of your lone star. According to Ibsen, the clusters of glowing stones will serve you as beacons, guiding you along a path to the Glitterdelve Mine. Cool beans. But no, it's just more that,
More cannons. If only they were closer, I would show them the fire of the moon.
Indeed. At least they give us coins from the rock. Well, there you go. No going back now. I hope you completed all your quests up to this point.
Stay calm. Don't let them surround you.
The cannons, or the camera zooming in, is a little not great. Oh, there's the Deckenware.
No matter. Come help us.
Yep, let me punch this rock real fast. Oh, they killed a dude. Oh man, even from that's even from a distance. Oh, there you go. It freezes them. Ouch. Do I still have a mirror thingamabob going? Oh, I'm punching. That's not great. Am I? Oh, I'm stunned. No, but I do have a theory on the whole, like, Mary Sue thing. It's... or hypothesis, whatever you want to call it.
We barely made it through the collapsing tunnels. The Dakenwares were an unwelcome surprise. My men fought bravely. We'll have to save the greetings for later. Follow me.
Indeed. This collapsed passage led to the rear entrance to the mine. You collapsed the entrance earlier by firing a cannon. Indeed. I don't know. I don't think I'd be able to give the reason for why I think, you know, agenda pushing is terrible, because, well, to be fair, if you've watched any of my playthroughs so far, if I can only do one thing at a time. I can't play and talk at the same time. It's kind of difficult.
What's this? How did you get here?
Calm yourself, Phineas. Our friend here helped us seal the rear entrance. We're all thankful for your heroics in the swamp. Especially those scouts whose lives you saved. I have no doubt that you'll prove your worth again.
I don't doubt your worth. Your timing is just uncanny. No matter. Jane is doing her best to flood these mines with her men. Their numbers are great, and they've employed a fearsome creature. An old, blind, but powerful war beast. It trampled many of our men. We fell back and collapsed the main entrance, but others remain. For now, we are just trying to hold the Azunites back.
I met her soldiers outside. How long since the fighting began?
3 days, and we won't last another. Listen, Queen Rosalind will want to see you. She's still in her court. Just follow the path up the well.
The well? I assume that's what we're standing in at the moment?
The deep well, actually. That's what the dwarves called it, when they were here. This chamber led to all the riches found in these mines. The wellspring of dwarven culture. The name was a mark of respect.
This isn't the sort of mine I expected. Is there anything else I should know?
I'm sure you've noticed more than a few oddities here, like the floating rocks. Dwarven geomancy is still strong in the mines, even if the dwarves are dead. This magic is their greatest legacy. Geomancy governs everything here, even the air you breathe.
Good for Phineas. Sort of. I mean, they said they won't last another day.
There must have been hundreds of dwarves living in these mines. What happened to them?
They died, honorably, in the service of Her Majesty. And too great a sacrifice. I don't mean to insult the good queen. Azunai knows the loss weighs heavily upon her.
The Azonites are a formidable enemy. How have you fared against Jane Cassinder?
Not well. We're trying to seal all the tunnels that connect to the surface. But Jane has hundreds of soldiers, and they attack from every direction at once. It's only a matter of time before we're overrun.
Now, I don't believe doing the Meister quest first actually has any effect on this. They're still in dire straits when you arrive. Everything's still, I think everything still happens the same way.
I'll go and find the Queen. Good luck to you.
We'll stay here a while longer and make sure that the tunnels will hold. I'll see you at the court.
It's good to see you again. May Azunai keep you safe.
The deep well. All of this was carved by dwarven hands?
So I believe this is where we came from. So now we have to talk to the Queen, and the Queen is that way, so we'll go this other way instead. See? Look, treasure. Just punching rocks. Crystal, I guess, specifically. Oh, I'm gonna... inventory full. Son of a bitch. Okay, so that's 2 items. Let's see. Okay, we need... Fierce Ember. Guess we'll transmute... Maybe that'll be the only...
Leave the tunnel watching to us. The Queen's in the other direction, up the well.
How do you know what's going on? So, what was it? Blasphemous is getting released in like a week. I've been watching that game for a while. I probably won't be getting it though. At least not immediately. Just because... I think I've mentioned this before, but I'm sort of a late adopter. Man, I just have so many games.
Follow the path up the deep well. Queen Rosalind's in her court. It's not far.
Like, I have a huge backlog, and so my philosophy is, like the last couple Steam sales, I've basically just held off. Because it's like, yes, I would love to get all these games that are on my wish list for, you know, for cheap. But, am I going to play them? And the answer is no. I mean, I might get a couple, because it's like, oh, well, you know, would I rather play these, or would I rather play some of the games in my backlog?
Careful, those flare-ups will cook you alive.
Glitterdelve is infamous for its volatile gas fissures, deep cracks that express the fiery temperament of an otherwise quiet mine. It is not clear what ignites the gas.
There won't be any more explosions like the blast of 943. The dwarves built these magic fans to keep the air clear.
Oh, that's nice. Nice, neat. One of those.
Phineas says it's dwarven geomancy that keeps these fans turning. Even after the dwarves are dead, it seems.
Right. No load-bearing bosses. These magically animated fans prevent the buildup of deadly explosive gases in the mine tunnels. That's cool. I couldn't move forward for some reason. It was weird. But no, it's like, you know, so I just kind of realized that, you know, every time there's a Steam sale, I buy a bunch of games and I don't really play them. And so I'm like, man, I just feel like I'm wasting money. I'll just... So I typically just wait. now. And at least with the channel, I'm doing a little bit more as far as... Can I go... What happens if I go this way?
A rock that floats? How clever this is.
Aha. So with the channel, at least, I'm playing games that I haven't played before, and I'm, you know, completing them and stuff. So it's kind of good as far as that goes. Crap, man. Another 2 things. Ah, well, I blame Lucas. Or, well, I guess I blame myself. Okay, well, let's see. Swift Claymore, we'll get rid of this one. He's not going to use it. Broadsword of Resolve, that's only 2. Get rid of that. Swift Rapier, yeah, okay. But, yeah, so now even though I'm completing more games than I was previously, like with the channel and everything, yeah, I still have a huge ass backlog, and so I'm just like, you know, nothing wrong with waiting a little bit. But Blasphemous does look cool. It's the side-scrolling pixel art one of like the dude with the drill helmet. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Let's try one more. 7. 3. 3's not bad. And then, of course...
Don't worry, those platforms are safer than they look. Just touch the crystal to make it move.
Will do. These small crystals give off an almost inaudible hum that seems to change in pitch and tone as you reach out to touch it. The dwarven geomancers of old created these devices to control the floating platforms that serve as transportation in the mines. But yes, the one with like the dude in the drill helmet. It's like a side-scrolling platformer, and he like, you know, he's got a sword. There's it's the very like horrible Dark Souls religious looking thing. It has like the giant baby with the blindfold that's like that rips him apart. It looks cool. It is, I think it's marked as adults because of the graphic pixel violence or whatever, but
These tunnels aren't safe, friend. James strains our lives as we speak. Go and see the Queen while there's time.
do I have a, what is that? Is that a mosquito?
These tunnels aren't safe, friend. James strains our lives.
Sorry, I just saw something like flying around.
Go and see the Queen while there's time.
Well, inventory full, son of a bitch. Six. Let's see. 4. There was a 4. Yes. Boom. Okay. And also, like, right when, like, a couple days before Blasphemous comes out is the new Path of Exile League, Blight, which last time a new league came out that I wanted to play, I basically stopped making videos for like 3 months. I'm not going to do that this time, but you know, that's what happened. Gladius of Rage. Oh my gosh. Well, you know. Okay, let's get rid of this one. It's only 4. Musket of Sharpness. So yeah, a couple games. That's pretty good. I will be playing Blight. I'm already planning on it. And we'll just kind of see. I might start playing it and be like, it's just the same thing I've been playing, or I've played before.
No one could survive that drop. A pity Jane Cassinder is not here.
Yep, that's a long way down, and there's a giant crystal in the middle.
Strange, isn't it? They call it the Stone Stream. Been here for years, and it still confuses everyone but Phineas.
Kind of reminds me of FF9. Like the giant crystal. That was an interesting game. Of course, now they're releasing the remake of that one as well as the remake of 8, I think. And of course, Square Enix is like censoring all that stuff now, which is...
I've never seen a royal court before. I'll try not to set any tapestries alight.
It's a good plan.
Her Highness is just through this passageway. Please hurry.
Yep, so they're basically like, hey, you will be going that way, but don't go yet. You have to go this way. So. Yeah, I can be a little scatterbrained at times. That's just how it goes. Candelabra. I try and keep my focus, or my thoughts focused, but, you know, it's starting to get late. I'm a little tired. I've had a little bit to drink. I'm distracted by playing this. So that's just, you know, Tumbledown Court. Just how things are. Oh, and I can't punch any of the rocks here.
Is this the royal court? Hardly any tapestries at all.
You're right.
I don't think this court will last much longer, dear. Do you?
No, and... well... I mean, if I have a choice... then we'll do something about it. Okay, so first, before I talk to the Queen, I think I can talk to this guy.
You're the ones that helped Lord Devonsey get out of the swamp. The General swears by your prowess in battle. I've been instructed to sell you supplies at a steep discount. At a loss, to be honest. We'd give them away, but resources are scarce.
How do you... like, what use do you have for coin at this point? Okay, so... we have a feedback loop, which I definitely want to buy here in a minute, because attack is up, will is up, retribution is up. We lose cast lightning, but honestly, will is what we need. Alright, so we're going to keep the rings, we're going to keep the necklaces. Before we do that, let's actually equip everyone's stuff that we can. No, that's okay. And what about... Ample Dynamo Brutality, no. Swift Dynamo, no. What about you? Aside from the block, I would say yes, but it's fine, and nothing new for her. What about Katarina? Right. Musket of Sharpness, Agility, Cast Bloodletting. I'm gonna keep what we've got. Determined Cincher. No, not worth it. That's basically it. And see, even her portrait changes, because I believe she's wearing the red, like the jacket there. Oh, right, because we gained a couple levels. Right, cool, okay. She has 2 ability points, so we'll get the warding and we'll get stronger attacks, or like a reflect damage thing. We'll do stronger attacks, that's fine. Okay, confirm abilities. Charm of eternal life, warding ritual, chosen prey, all of the hunt, stunning victim and inflicting lingering energy. Blackhound Familiar, Flintlock Fury. Okay, this would actually be good. Increases her agility, because agility is critical hits, and critical hits give her extra power. So you can, with Katarina, you can actually create, you can sort of not break the game, but you basically boost her agility, and she gets like extra critical hits, and that feeds into the little orbs that you use for like mastery and healing and stuff. Except in the DLC, you can get a special attack which will use your full power, and it does a couple different effects. You can get like 3 different ones. One is like an attack; it kills everything on the screen, or it hits everything on the screen. And so it'll basically do like half of a boss's life, even the final boss. So you do that, and then you use her, the fact that she gets massive critical hits to, like, you know, a few seconds later she'll have full power again, and then you just do it again and just kill the boss in like, you know, like a minute. So yeah, if she does these, we'll do this one just to put something. Yeah, okay. And then there you go. Boom. Right, okay. Critical hits inflict 4% more damage. Block. Chance to ricochet. Put it in those. Critical hit on an uninjured target. I mean, that's, you know, extra focus or healing. Oh, hey, Manny. I will put it in this, I guess. She's a little bit more ranged, so that's good. And then we'll swap her out. Okay, so now that we've, you know, equipped all the stuff we need to equip, we should be able to sell all this stuff. Staff of the First People, Staff of Rage, Ember. And this is all Lucas's stuff, which is really freaking annoying. But I'll probably get, oh man, some kind of, I don't know if it's a mosquito or what flying around. I'll sell these. These both, I don't know. Curse plate. We could sell this one because it's white, probably. And that one doesn't seem super great. Claymore. Oh yeah, that's a white one. Okay. Swift Broadsword, Gladius of Rage. Right, I'm gonna sell all the belts. All the Zed's lucky shoes. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, they're not unique. Although they should be. Gotta sell my pants. Reinforced clasp, cincher. Alright. What else? I mean, we could look at these real fast, see if stamina armor, there's block. Probably go with the unique one. Agility, stamina, armor. But see, even that's probably, I mean, that's got more armor than all the rest of these. Which is weird, but, you know, okay. Broadsword of Blight. I don't know. You know, it's going to be a while before we get Lucas. We'll keep the unique one. We'll get rid of these others. Because we'll pick up others along the way. These are great swords versus long swords, right? So great sword. We'll sell this one. Long sword. I see Manny. Attack. I guess we'll keep this one. We'll sell all these others. Could you move, Manny? You're like standing right in front of the monitor. Oh, right. We gotta buy the... We could buy rings. Okay, I swear do not click the mouse, please. Let's go with this. Then, I will purchase this as well because we are never going to be able to come back here. I don't think. I'm pretty sure once we're gone, we're gone. Okay. You being right next to the mouse really bothers me, Manny. Because he likes to click it and more. See, he's doing what he... Don't do that. You leave that alone. Well, it's about time to stop anyway. We will... don't do that. He's like reaching out because he knows I'm gonna grab... you know, because he's... He knows I will feed him. Or he's trying to bother me into feeding him. Alright, ability and attack DPS. That's huge, the feedback loop. And nothing for her, which is annoying. But... yeah, my belt looks different now. It's not as glowy. And see, my mouse is all the way up there now. That's a little annoying. But, party select. Katarina, we will give her the Queensman's Rifle. Look at that. That's awesome. That might be endgame equipment for her. You could say, you know, she has like a little clover barrette head thing, whatever, different pants. I don't know. I like how their armor actually changes. I'm gonna keep saying that probably, but it's true. All right, let's save. We will save, and then Manny's gonna annoy me, so I think I will stop right here. Plus, my throat's getting a little dry, and I'm tired and scatterbrained, to be quite honest. So that's it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. One of the comments on the on BitChute, which I thought was kind of funny about the you know, can YouTube be saved video was get a dog. It's like, how do you know I don't have a dog? To be fair, though, I don't. My current work situation would not be conducive to having a dog because there's times where I'm working. What are you doing? Do not reach for the mouse, you silly cat. No, but there's times where I'm stuck at work for, 16 hours or more. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but it does sometimes. And honestly, I feel bad even for the cats, even though they're basically self-sufficient. So, I thought the comment was funny, but unfortunately, it's not a possibility. Plus, I get out enough. I do, or at least I think so. But questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I was actually kind of shocked by the response, because I'm not used to people responding to stuff, but I guess it kind of hit a nerve, even though I thought, to be fair, I'm not the most energetic that I just came off. I thought I came off as tired. But maybe not. Maybe it was just, calm. Who knows? Who knows? I have my own opinion of how I look, and that's usually different than other people's opinions of how that is. But yeah, thank you. I mean, if any of you are watching, thank you very much. Thank you to people that are watching the video also, because yeah, it's kind of cool being able to do this. Although I'm doing it for free, so I could do it regardless. But yeah, so questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I try and get back. I've actually been lucky enough, sort of, in a weird, I don't know if you can call it luck or poor planning, but I've been logging into YouTube and BitChute almost every day. Usually it's a few days, but every day this week. Manny cat. He was biting my hand. You have food too. That's the worst thing. Is like your food bowl has food in it. You silly. But I do like reading your guys' comments, and I do try and respond. And I better end this now, or quickly, because Manny's losing. He's losing his cool. That's no good. So what is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, it's actually this beer that I'm drinking. It's called Turtle Murder. It was a big bottle. Nice. You can't see it, but the label is like really nice, and it had like a wax seal on the top, kind of like Maker's Mark. But it's a beer. It's the Buffalo Bayou Brewing Company. It's Turtle Murder. It is a Scotch ale, which has, according to this, it's flavored with pecans, caramel, chocolate, and peanut butter. Although, to be fair, I could only taste the chocolate and maybe the pecan, or the peanut butter at the end. But it's really good. And, yeah, kind of potent too. It's like 8.5% alcohol, so it's decent. And it tastes good. So that's my unique positive moment for today. Hopefully your guys is just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.